Moses told Joshua, go and pick the best men, the quality men, good men that you can use to fight the Amalekites. And for us today, that would be us when we are going to a workplace or we are going to an interview. We pick the best clothing, we pick the best in our CVs, in our resume, in our curriculum vitae, whatever. When we go, we speak the best, and we are trying to present ourselves in the best possible way. That is the physical aspect. When we are in the workplace, we get a job and we want the promotion, we want to go forward, we want the contract, we want whatever. We do the best, we put our best foot forward. We don't pick the lazy aspect of ourselves. I don't want to wake up at this time. So, no, you put your best foot forward, you do your best, you show out so that the person knows that you are the best candidate for the position. You are the best candidate for the victory. You are the best candidate for A, B, or C. You do it. And you do it because you want the victory. But the victory is not only based on that. Because the workplace, there are two things acting. There's the physical and the spiritual. Just like in the battle of Amalek. It's a fight. We are fighting. But the reason you win the fight is not because you are more skillful than me. Because there's a power behind you. The reason I win is not because I'm more skillful than you, but because there's a power behind me. And most Christians omit that part. What am I trying to say? When you are in the workplace and you are trying to get, you are trying, and you like you are doing your best, and like, but still you are not getting the promotion. You are doing your best, you are still not getting, you are not getting the contract. You are not getting the whatever. You are in the element. You are in the physical element. You are in the element of that workplace. They are already predetermined things that they want to do A, B, C, or D. But once in a while, there will be an opening. There will be an opportunity. And as the thing comes out of its element, it's exposed to you. It comes into your element. What is the element of a Christian? The element of a Christian is his prayer life. Like it has jumped into your element. It has jumped into the place where you have control. And when does a Christian have control? In their prayer life, you can command, you can direct every aspect of your life with your prayer life. You go to work, you do everything. You go to school, you go for classes, you want to be the best. You are trying everything. It's like you're not really passing your exams. You know, how do you control all that in your prayer life? Because in its element, you are struggling. It's not working out. You say, no problem. No problem. But when you get home, when everybody's asleep, then you get up. And now you stand in your elements and you take up that thing in your elements. You are like Moses. You lift up your hand and say, hey, patapalapa. You start praying. Everybody says, no. The thing says that, no. Where it was far away from you. But as you start praying, it's like it has jumped into the air and you've drawn it closer. You've moved it fast. It hasn't come yet. It has fallen back into the water. When it jumps out again, you are praying again. It comes closer. Because the more you pray, you see that all of a sudden, the thing which seemed far away is coming, it's coming, and you have it. All of a sudden, the need that needed to be met, that thing is the key to that need, because whatever you need is in the mouth. The job that you have been struggling for, whatever you needed to sort out is in that job. Whatever you needed to have was in that, those excellent papers, those excellent grades, those excellent, results. But most Christians don't think of their Christian life this way. We invest so much time in the physical. We invest so much time in studying and trying to impress the boss. And you can't understand that it's hard. It's hard. You see, the Bible says in the book of Acts, when Jesus was talking to Paul, he said, it's hard to kick against the goats. It's hard to kick against the goats. Why? Because you are not the only one who's coming to the battle. Those who are coming, who are not Christians, they are carrying something. They just don't come into the workplace empty-handed. I've had some confessions of people who tell, they say they don't study. But when the smart student studies, they'll go there in the exam room. So some people tell you that when I go to the exam room, I forgot everything. No, you didn't forget. Somebody came there and just drained you and used that whatever you studied to write the exam. You saw yourself, you are going to get the promotion. You knew you had gotten the promotion. But when you went, they had given the appointment to somebody else. Because you thought that just going to war, you are skillful, you are putting your best foot forward, you've gone to gather your best abilities and skills, and you've displayed it. So that's why you are going to win. But you've neglected the most is the prayer, the spiritual aspect, the thing that will actually cause you to, you've neglected it. And the person who is not coming from God, who's coming from the village, from their shrine, and they've told him that before you go for that interview, put this under your tongue. Both of you who win. The person can't even send an email, but he's appointed a manager. The person doesn't know how to type, but he's appointed. Everybody knows this person is not good for the position, but they can't fire him. Because the Christian doesn't want to pray. Today's message, Jesus said, I've got what you need. I've got what you need. But it's going to involve your work. Don't just get up and say, oh, because it's Jesus, because it's God, so it has to appear easy. Listen, easy come, easy go. If it gives to you easy, you just throw it away. Tomorrow, the Bible says in Matthew chapter 7, verse 6, it says that you don't give precious things to swine and dogs because they will trample over it. It's very precious. It's something that everybody doesn't get about. They'll trample over it and then they'll turn around and say, you didn't do anything for me. You didn't do anything for me. Listen and listen carefully. Whatever God has for you, whatever you are seeking for, God is going to demand your involvement. Stop fooling around. Stop it. Get up and pray. If you don't know, those who are using witchcraft, those who are using amulets, those who are using all sorts of things, they don't sleep in the night too. Some of your colleagues who are always drinking coffee is because they don't sleep. He's against church. He's against God. He will tell you plainly, as for me, I go to this. But they've given him requirements. Every night, do this. Bring this sacrifice. Do this. And he's doing it assiduously, faithfully. But the Christian thinks, let me gather the best men in my army. My quality of working hard, my quality of being able to type, being able to speak good English, my quality of, multilingualism, and boss, and bad kissing, boss, I'll do anything. And you think you are going to win that way. You are not. Moses told Joshua, go and fight. Bring your best foot forward. Wherever you are, take your best foot forward. All the men, the best men you can find, take them forward. But I'm going on the mountain. I'm going to lift up my hand. The Bible says, whenever his hands were up, he was winning.